You ready to eat? Look at y'all. Come on. There we go. I hope you could see that. I'll be able to tell when I go to edit it if you could see it or not. But that's the little largemouth bass. I bought 50 of them. I got in there, and I had read that they don't eat the commercial feed, but these are. And if I don't keep them fed, they will eat each other. That's something that they say about them, that they'll start eating each other. So I'm thinking, if I keep them fed, and they shouldn't have to eat each other. I had to put the shade cloth over there just to kind of block some of the sun on the coffee. My coffee plants, see, the brown on, they getting burnt. They were having too much sun coming on them. It's not the heat. The heat's okay. It's the sunlight. So I had too much sun on them. You see, coffee plants, they grow, you know, in the forest like in South America, but they're under the canopy of the trees. So it's indirect sunlight they get. So they were doing great in here when I had the shade cloth over the whole thing. And you know, I could still do that, put the shade cloth back up, and to keep that sunlight out of here. And I could set my grow lights back up in here, and that's how I was doing it before, and really it worked great. And really, now that I'm saying this to you guys, I just might do that. The only thing with the winter coming in, I want the sunlight to come in there. I want it to warm it up pretty good, but it might warm it up in there anyway, regardless with that shade cloth on that. I just need to block that direct sunlight to get in there, because I also have the orchids in there for my natural vanilla. Now everything else needs sunlight, but if I put the grow lights, everything will do fine in there, because there's no, there's no damaging light, like there's certain rays in the sun that'll damage certain plants. That's why you got to do indirect sunlight. But they'll do fine under grow lights, because I don't know if it's the UV lighting, ultraviolet, I don't know which one. I don't know all that, you guys, but I just know one of them gets blocked, or a couple of them get blocked or whatever. But this is what's going on in aquaponics. So the lettuces are starting to really come out and they're growing. I think these little small ones here that are coming out, that's my celery. And but I got bok choy and lettuce and the celery in here. So it's starting to grow. So like I said, probably at the end of January, we're going to see a significant difference in there. Probably they'll be looking like that or bigger. That's lettuce. That's a leaf lettuce that I got under my orange tree. Leaf lettuce is growing great. Over here I have a leaf lettuce there, and I have a arugula there. So I got more space here to grow something. This looks like it could be something, but it's not. You get weeds that, it seems like you get copycat weeds. They try to copy some of your plants, you know what I mean? So let me see if any potatoes are coming up. Oh my God, yes, I got potato plants coming up. Let's see if I can see. That's potatoes. Back here's potatoes. Up here, potatoes. Oh, great, man. Look, over here, potatoes coming up. Look. Fabulous. So, not now. Probably tomorrow. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to weed out the other stuff that's in there. And I might just throw some of that pine mulch on there. I don't know. Just to mulch it out. Try to help keep the weeds down. I know once the plants start growing, they'll probably keep a lot of the weeds out. But, and you can see here, I'm getting going here. I got it pretty much dug out to that point. Now that right there is where I had a compost pile right here, and I had the quail cage over it. Now all of that's really turned to mud. I really don't see much. I mean, I could tell it's not finished. You know, but look at, yeah, you can see underneath it's still got some of the what they call it, the pine shavings in there. But it looks pretty good. It broke down really well. It'll be ready. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put that in the area where I'm gonna put my compost. I mean, when I clean out the chicken coop. And I'm going to be doing this next week. Okay. So the plan is, I want to get them out of here, because this is what I'm thinking, and it might change. So I'm thinking that I'm going to take them and put them in this cage, and take all of these, since I got 14 of them right here, or how many I have. I'm going to put all them in the bigger cage. Put them in here and let them grow out, and those are going to be the ones I'm going to process. And this is only 7 birds here, and I can put them in here. It'll be a little cramped for them, but it's just for a little while. But I'm going to have to get some boxes built. I got to build me some boxes on the back, so I might just buy something to put up there, or maybe use cut open some some milk crates. Something, I'll figure out what I want to put there. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put some crates or some boxes back there. They don't have to be as big as this, and they only need probably 2 boxes, because they don't need all that. You know, the more I'm finding out with chickens, they all like to sit on the same eggs and lay in the same box. They very rarely use all the boxes. You know, they don't use all the boxes. I've had 10 boxes. Well, I don't know how many boxes I had in there to start with. What I had. 2, 3, 4. Then I had 8 boxes, and they never ever laid in all the boxes. And you know, you would get a shitload of them in one. Man, you might, you know, if I didn't collect it for 4 days, I could have, you know, 30 eggs in one, and one hen trying to sit on all of them. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm not going to move these boxes. I'm going to leave these. And I might put something over those to block those roosters from getting in there, because they don't really need to get in there, but maybe it wouldn't hurt anyway. It ain't going to hurt nothing. I can just leave it alone. And get me give me 2 boxes in here, and I can put the 7 in here. So in order to get that done, I'm going to have to take those out and just kind of put them in these 2 cages temporarily. Clean this out. Put all this in the new compost pile, which before I even start all this, I got to move all this out the way, and that'll be pretty easy. I just got to move this. I'm gonna put the metal burn can that's gonna go out for the trash. This I'm gonna keep, because this is where my pig feed's gonna go in this. So I'm gonna be keeping this. I'm gonna keep this too. This is something I made years ago. When I go out of town, I fill it up with feed, and the chickens can eat out of it. But I made these, which will hold about 20 to 30 pounds of food. I made those, and I can always use those. So I got those 2. So I got 2 cages here, and I got this one holds 30 pounds. So that's a lightweight when it only holds 15 pounds. So I could buy a couple of more of these, make a few more of these, so, and get rid of that. Because this would have to be, put them all in one cage, because that's how I used to have it, and I would use that. So I might just get rid of it. But if I get all these chickens out of here, separate them into 2 cages with the green egg layers, clean this out, and it wouldn't take that long to shovel and clean this out, and then take the roosters, put them in here, and then take the Roo and his ladies out. Get Roo and the ladies out and put them back there where those 14 male chickens are. So we caught Roo in the act. What's up, Roo? Hey, Roo. Hey, Roo. How you doing, Roo? You want to tell everybody hey? Huh, Roo? Come on, Roo. Come on, buddy. Tell everybody hey. Say Happy New Year. Come on, Happy New Year. He's beautiful. His tail feathers coming out nice. He was young when I got him. And he really didn't have those feathers in the back like that. He's turning out nice. He's grown a lot. He's kind of big. He's gotten big. He's pushing 2 years old. When I got him, it looked like he had just got out of molting. Oh, he didn't have those long tail feathers yet or something, you know. He's a beautiful bird. Then I got these. They always fighting for who's gonna be in charge here. And I think I separated them right. I think they're all roosters in here. I can check them again when I go to get them out. And I'll show you how one of the ways of checking them. It's with their tail feathers. And plus, you know, their cones and all that, they're, I don't know what they call them things, but they're redder on the roosters. But some of them, to me, don't look no different than the hens. But I'll just have to recheck, check again. But the ones that look like hens, I've seen them crowing already. They started crowing already back here. Let's see. I got one laying down. It almost looks like she's dead, but I doubt it. But here's that look. When they lay down, yeah, they're alive. You know how it is. Sometimes they lay down. The quail do that too. Sometimes they lay down, they got their legs spread out, and they look like they're dead. Alright guys, alright, so next week I'm gonna get all this moved, all this, which is hardly nothing. I can get it moving quick, and start filling this end up with that. So when I get that moved, I'm gonna go grab these hens and just put them in these boxes for temporary, clean this out. So anyway, okay guys. Alright, that's it for today, and hopefully you could see the fish feeding. Let me show you the little birdies here. There's 8 of them in here. Hello! And they're getting big. They're growing. I'm going to have to be getting them out of there soon. But they were born on the 22nd, so they only 7-8 days old. And yeah, it was last Wednesday when they were born. So they're 8 days old. Or 9 days old. 9 days old. And then here's the quail. And they're doing good. But I think my quail, I should have done something when I was breeding them. Was I should have been keeping track, and something I learned with them, because quail only live to be like, I think 3 years old at the most, and I've had some just dying, and those are about 3 years old, 2 to 3. And my original ones I bought, I was using them for breeders, and I kept selling everything I was hatching, so I never did really keep any. I kept a few. So hopefully there's a few of them in there that's still young, and maybe that's why I'm only getting a few eggs. So, so I got almost a dozen eggs inside. I'm gonna try hatching them out. I mean, I got somebody who's wanting chicks, but they're gonna have to wait, because I'm gonna hatch those out and see if I get any hens out of it, so I can add it to my breeders here, so we can start reproducing some more eggs. I mean, usually I'm never out of quail eggs. Usually I'm never out of baby quail. And since the hurricane, they quit laying, and I know they slack up a little bit in the winter for most people, but our winters are so mild here. They didn't slack up last year, and it's just after this hurricane we had, it seems like that is what they just stopped. They stopped laying. So anyway, we're gonna get it back going some kind of way, and I need to get that production going on, because really that right there actually provided the money that paid for all the feed back here and everything I did back here. Now I'm doing more. So it might not cover all of it, but I'm gonna be selling chickens now too, so that's gonna help too. And I believe I got all these ladies sold right here, and I probably ought to take pictures of them and put an ad and go ahead and sell them. I got a lady that wants some. She said after the holidays, but I'm gonna go ahead and put an ad anyway, because I got those 8. She can buy from those. So anyway, all right guys, I'm gonna sign out. Today I gotta go cook for tonight. We got people coming over, celebrate the new year, and so I gotta go get ready for that. So you guys be blessed. I'll see you on the next video. Happy New Year.